What's up, guys? Nick up here at Maple Motors in Hendersonville, Tennessee, and today's test drive is this 1986 Chevrolet Monte Carlo SS. Aftermarket set of wheels on it. This one's got aluminum headed 350. Looks like AC compressor, power steering, power brakes is all there. Chrome alternator. Motor sounds great. Paint job's in decent shape, pretty clean. What we're gonna do is run down the road, see how it shifts through the gears, what happens when I get into it, what happens when I hit the brakes, how does it steer, what's the suspension sound like. We're also gonna be going over the paint, looking for Bondo, rust, chips, scratches. I'll try not to miss anything, guys. There's 100 detailed pictures at maplemotors.com, along with financing and shipping. Yes, financing and shipping is available on this ride. For now, hit subscribe, share this video, hit like. It's about that time. Let's go for a ride. We'll check some stuff out in here before we leave. Someone's put a dash pad on this one, or a cover. You can see why, because it's chipped up underneath. Lots of cracks and chips on that. We got that back up on the dash now. Definitely had to use two hands. Digital dash on this one, somebody's upgraded. I spent some money there. They got a nice, pretty nice console sitting here. Cup holders, everything's wrapped. This one's got hinges, but they need to rebolt it. Let's get it back on there right so I'm losing it. It's a tight fit. Little piece there. Seat belt's a little messed up. I guess that's for Bluetooth. It's got the TV, interior. Yeah, the interior is awesome, actually. The only thing I'd change out is this headliner. Somebody just put a cloth up there for now, so that needs to be redone. Unless you're into that. Turning it on. Looks like our gauges are working. We've got plenty of gas. Engine temperature's good. Oil pressure's good. Tack is working. Sweet. Wipers work. Look brand new. Blower motor. It's blowing. It's just blowing from here. It's not blowing from the vents up top. High is not working. It's not super cool. It's really hard to tell right now. I'll have to check back on that. It's really hot outside, so just moving air feels really cool. Switches below here also changes some of the settings on your gauges. Place your bets. Do you think the horn works? Getting ready to try it out. We got a tilt column here. We've got left turn signal popping up there. Right turn signal popping up on the other side, so they do got that wired up. It's not flashing like that. That is my refresh rate on my camera. Horn, did you place your bets? A little bit of shake there on the steering column. And the horn is not working on this one. All right, let's go ahead and hit the road and we'll see how she runs and drives. Get my seatbelt on. See, the seatbelt's not retracting exactly right either. It's kind of stuck out there. Okay, rolling out. Squeak from the belt there, I noticed. Parking lot's pretty bumpy in here, but suspension doesn't feel bad. It's just rough in that parking lot. Speedometer is working on the dash. Of course, once we get to cruising here, should cool off a little bit. You fell off the window. putting you back on the window. You fell off, guys. See me now. Heading on down the road here. Luckily, wasn't no traffic around. We had this car once before. If you remember the big bad red Chevelle, he traded for that. He's a repeat customer. A lot of people will come in, they'll buy cars from us, they'll repeat and trade again. That is definitely a common thing for us up here at Maple Motors. We've done that for years and years and years. But yeah, he got this car, upgraded a few things. That's why I'm going over it and checking it out again. This one here got a little bit of slack in the steering there and there. It seems just fine going down the road. Got plenty of power. Checking our brakes, nobody's behind us. Feels just fine. Back in the throttle. She's smooth cruising through town right now. We're running about 55. Trying the brakes out again. It's just the only thing I notice on this one is the belt squeaking when you start to get into it. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and pull into the store over here. I need to get an extra light for the undercarriage shots. This one just starting to go out. After all these years I've been using this light, it's been pretty tough. It's pretty thin too, but I'm hoping maybe they have something that's even brighter here. Maybe we'll get an upgrade, but I still got to stay thin to get that undercarriage shot. So I'll pull into here and we'll see what we can find. Maybe camping aisle, something like that, and then we'll finish this video. We don't need gas, so we don't have to go to the gas station. And I'll be right back, guys. So far, so good. And the water temperature, engine temperature is at 200. Oil pressure is at 35 at idle. Your seat belt is not going to retract. Everything looks good. Fuel even went down 1 point, so I do trust it. We'll roll up our window. Oh, that's the thing I noticed. There's no tint on this one, but there's tint on that one. Might as well just take that off. Okay, I'll be right back. guys, we're getting ready to head out. I got a little help from somebody in the parking lot. That was kind of cool. He came out and was talking to me, so I was like, well, sadly, I don't know why, but they're low on supply here at Academy. They had some of these lights, but they do not today. So I got it to work, but I had to smack it a bunch. This is really a tough light. I've already taken it apart once and soldered it. It's just when you're running it over with a car, I don't know how many times that's happened, but I mean, this thing's beat up. So it's almost time to get a new one, I guess. I was trying. I'll have to, I want to order online because I feel like I can get, you know, a stronger light. I want the strongest one I can find. This car feels good. She's definitely got plenty of power. Just waiting on a little bit of traffic to pass as I'm looking at 29 pounds of oil pressure, water temperature's at 208, and it'll come back down. Even though it's 94 outside, it's still staying pretty cool. This might not have been the best place to pull out here. I think I got it after this car. Guys, be sure to check below in the description. Look through some of the stuff that I've added. I'm getting ready to change all the links over to the new shirt site too. My wife said she's about done with it, thank God. I'm excited to get that up for y'all. I know I've been promising it, but I thought it was gonna be done by now. Sounds like a beast. Somebody's definitely put some work into the motor. The paint is in decent shape. I think the only thing, it needs a dash because of all the cracks up there and weather stripping. It didn't have weather stripping on the doors, so you definitely want to do that. And as far as that air, it's not cutting on, the AC isn't. It's not pushing out heat though, it was just pushing out air. We're sitting here at the red light, still 207. It went down a little bit, came back up, and it's kind of just evening out right there on the engine temperature. It's just something you want to watch on the older cars during a hot summer day. Which most of them, if they're set up right and they got enough fans, it's going to be cooling properly. Whole dash pad cover came off. I'll get it buttoned back up when we get back to the lot. Guys, be sure to hit subscribe, share this video, stick around. Picking out the flaws is coming up next. Man, I found a pretty cool spot over here. It's nice. We're gonna be walking around this ride, point out flaws so you know what you're getting before you get here. Just like I say in every video. Let's go ahead and start it back here. Sadly, they didn't have my light. But I did remember breaking my net, and they had a nice net, so I got a net today. Let's throw that out in the grass. Of course, I do a lot of fishing. Trunk here. I think it's been painted and patched. It looks pretty good. That's nice and clean. Package tray also very clean. Trunk looks good. Jams. As far as the trunk goes, it's pretty rust free. It's clean. Shut her down. Shut. Little chip in the corner. Cracks on this back bumper. Paint is cracking back here. In the corner as well. Coming down this side. Tires look great up and over. Got some cracks in your stripes, in your graphics there. Little chip there, I was making sure. Chips on the edge of the door. A few chips up here in the front. Little warp there in the corner on that plastic piece. Got some chips up here in the front too. On that plastic. Cracks around your headlights. At the top here too. Vacuum midsection. Touch-up mark there. This paint job is very reflective. That should come off. And scratch on the trunk there. A little hazy there. You got some bubbles in the back here. And that's only because the tint's older, but I mean, it's pitch black. You barely see through it. Got a little scratch here. We got some scratches back here. Going back down your front windshield. Little touch-up marks on some of your trim there, around their windshield. Touch-up marks on the front end. Bunch of touch-up marks here on the front. Go down this side. Crack there. Up and over. Little spot there in the stripe. Pick up all this grass on the way here. This car is pretty straightforward. Light chips here and there, which those come right off. Those aren't chips. It's got a lot of wax on it. Chip in the corner there. Vacuum midsection. Spot there. Touch-up mark there. Crack in the paint. Windshield looks decent. Just chips around the trim. Yeah, touch-up marks on this trim piece up top too. Dent here. Crack in the paint. Slight little scuffs on the trunk lid. Trim, touch-up marks. Scratch there. All right, let's go ahead and check out this interior. Mirror is loose here and it needs to be tightened. See, it's loose. Little chips on the inside there. A little fading going on from the sun up top. Missing little trim pieces here on the handle. Little paint chipping off there at the bottom of the door. They must have had something that said Monte Carlo SS or something here on top of this trim. They didn't take off the double-sided tape. Carpet's a little thin. Seat's got a patch on the side there. It's not very well. It's a vinyl patch, wrong color. Of course, somebody just threw in this headliner. See, it's not perfect, it needs to be replaced. Console here looks good. Probably tidy some stuff up. This right here needs to be fitted back. Hinges on this. There's little spots there. Seat's got a burn over here. pretty clean. Been down with it. Those scratches on the hood here. Chip there. Alright guys, detailed pictures, finance and shipping, faithfulmotors.com. If you enjoyed this test drive, please hit subscribe and share this video. That's going to help me out quite a bit. I do these videos all the time, and I appreciate that. I'll see you in the next one. Later.